Hi, this is a basic tutorial on Splendid ERP. Splendid ERP is a powerful business management software for the small to mid-sized business. It's made up of distinct modules. Splendid ERP includes everything you need to run your business successfully. It is customizable. It is customizable as per your business requirements to exceptional business needs. Let's begin with login as user. The password is 1234. This is the main modules: the accounts, inventory, purchase, sales, settings, HR and payroll. As you click accounts, you can see journal entries, receipt vouchers, payments, ledger reports, trial balance, profit and loss statement, balance sheet. Then in inventory you can see items, item stock view, item list. In purchase it shows the flow also. First you create the vendors, then you make the material requisition, then you make the material pricing, then make the purchase order, send the purchase order, then make GRM means stores receipt voucher or the goods receipt note, then booking the purchase invoice. If it is non-inventory invoice, you can directly book it as a service purchase, then you make the payments. Let's go to the sales. The sales is comprising of all these modules. First you create the customers. Before that you may have to create the salesperson in your company. You can issue the material, then you can invoice it, or you can directly invoice it. It is according to your business process. We configure it. You can make inventory invoice as well as the service invoice if you are into service industry. Then you make a delivery note, invoice list and receipt. That's it. Then HR and payroll, it's very basic, like employees, their salary structure, the payroll entries, generate the payroll reports, then the attendance management system, the timesheet entries. Let's begin with the accounts. Let's go to the journal voucher, how to create a journal entry. Before that, I'll just show you. If you don't like this screen, you can disable it by clicking here the more options and click the graphic menu. This is called the graphic menu. Your menu has gone. You can change your background, right clicking on your desktop and click change background, or you can customize the color scheme here. Let's go to the menu. It's a file, edit, accounts, purchase, inventory, CRM, purchase, payroll, tools, information window and all. Okay, let's start with the journal entry. The journal is always part of accounts, so let's click voucher and journal voucher. If you don't know exactly the location of a particular menu which you are looking for, you can always click the start button and search journal voucher. There is a shortcut for the start button which is F12. You can see as you hover the mouse on that start button, you can see when you press F12 also you can invoke the same search options. I am taking journal voucher. Click journal voucher. I am creating a journal entry. Let me make a payment for water and electricity, 100 dirhams. Add. Then select the date. Then you can select the date from the calendar also. You have a lot of options to select the date. A is the beginning of year, B is beginning of current month, C is end of current month, or you can select from the calendar. So you can select from the calendar the date on which you want to post this entry. I'm paying for water and electricity. You can say WA, water and electricity. Click press enter. W and G for the month of February, 1500 dirhams. Press enter. You will come to the second lane where you can select the credit account. For example, I am paying it from cash. As you select the cash account, on your right hand side it shows the available balance in that account. The current balance in that account is just 0 dirhams. When you press enter, automatically the credit amount will be filled. When you press, if the debit and credit is matching, like 1500, 1500 each, just press enter, enter, again enter, enter. And if you want, you can enter the notes in detail, or you can press OK to create this journal entry. Journal entry is now created. If you want to print, you can say yes, or you can say no. This is how a journal entry is created. Let's see the balance sheet. Press F12 to search for balance sheet. This is your balance sheet. The basic balance sheet is the conventional one. You can click print, preview, it shows the balance sheet. Here you can see a credit entry of 1500 in the cash, because we paid water and electricity from the cash account which was having a zero balance. You can click here, you can drill down to that entry. You can go back to that journal entry by clicking directly here. It will take you the journal entry screen. Let's go to the profit and loss statement. Okay, in the F12, the reason menu, this is actually a reason menu with a search option. So last used menu will be added to this list. Now if you want to go to the journal entry, you just press 2 for journal entry or 1 for balance sheet. Now I am going to the profit and loss statement. Let's see. The profit and loss statement also, the basic one is the conventional one. You can select the month or by date. Just click the view button. It will give the profit and loss statement for the period you selected. Here also you can see water and electricity you paid 1500 this month. Again I am pressing F12. Now I select ledger report, which is the detailed report of any account in the chart of account. Okay, let's select the cash account. Let's view, preview. This is your cash account ledger balance. When you click the print button, in most of the screens you can see all these print options. You can preview it, you can print it, you can drill down, you can take it in Excel, you can select graph, or you can make the PDF. You can fax it directly if the fax is configured. You can mail it directly. Just enter the email ID of the person you want to send to. Then it can be generated as HTML, or you can customize it the way you want. Let's drill down. The drill down gives you again option to bring that information in Excel. Drill down is where you can click on the transaction and you can go to that entry from that screen. Okay, let me take you back to the journal entry where I want to show you the details of the account you are selecting. Press F12. I want to go to the journal voucher number 4. Press add button. Okay, now I am selecting for example water and electricity, W, water and electricity. Okay, I am not selecting anything. Let's go through the available accounts. You can see different colors for each and every account. What does these colors denote? As you scroll, these are in green color, these are yellow color, these are in pink color or red color. Okay, I'll explain you this. Let's go to the top. Okay, the one which are appearing in yellow color is account from chart of account, like and it shows here in the group also. For example, account tele bills is a part of liabilities in short-term liabilities in accruals, and the balance also is shown here. And which is appearing in green is a customer, and the customer ID and their balance is shown. And which is appearing in red color is supplier, and the same way the supplier's ID and the balance is shown. And there is one more account which will be employees. Once you start adding the employees, that also will appear. Let's go to the chart of account. Press F12, say chart of account. This is where you create the chart of account. For example, I want to create a new bank. Okay, click the bank account, then you say new detail, commercial bank international. That's it. You can say that it is a bank account. Click close. The account you created appears under the bank code. For example, if you want to rename it, click that account, you can click rename, then you can say anything, rename. If you want to sort the accounts you created, you can click the sort button. It will be in alphabetical, it will be sorted alphabetically. If you click the tree, it will be in the tree view. You can go through the account in a tree structure. Let's go back to the normal view. If you want to create a new account, select the head under which you are going to create the new account. If you select here, you will not be able to create anything below that. If you select here, you are still able to create a new account under that. The G means group and D means the detail. So under group only you can create additional accounts. Under the detailed one, you will not be able to create anything. I want to create a new detail account under this. Let me say, call it petty cash Mr. XYZ. Again, I say that it is a cash or bank account. Why do we select the checkbox here is because in the receipt voucher and the payment voucher, where the debit account and the credit account is selected respectively, only the accounts which are classified as the cash or bank will be listed. This is to avoid mistakes by selecting wrong account in the receipt voucher and the payment voucher. The account I created appears here, petty cash Mr. XYZ. If I go to general voucher, I can see that account XYZ. I can select by XYZ also. I don't have to say petty cash, then you can see a lot of. If you know the name, you can start by saying XYZ. You can select that XYZ account. After you select, if you want to click and see additional options for that account, you can see that. You can drill down. I'll select another account to drill. Pattern list. You want to drill? Yes, I want to drill. I want to see the transactions. You can click here and see the transaction. Okay, here. Double click, it will open the journal entry. You can make the changes here. For example, this is instead of 1500, I change it to 2500, 2550. I delete the amount here, then I go up and come back. Automatically that column will be filled. I make the changes, then I go here and I click the apply button. The transaction is changed to 2550. You can click here and see what are the transaction. You can select here which account you want to see. I want to see the cash account. Yes, it shows cash account credited and the current balance also is shown here, 2550. There are reconciliation options which you can use, which will be explained in the later. Okay, let's make a sales invoice. Let me bring back the graphic menu, which is more convenient. I'll make a sales service invoice. Click add, then select the date, then select credit. It's a credit invoice you are going to make for a cash customer. For example, let's see item details. Then I can select an item from the item master, or if I want to type something freely, I can click here. I don't have to select anything, so I am free to type anything here. 1 unit, 100. Okay, that's it. Now I save it. You want to print? Yes, I want to print. Preview. This is your invoice. Okay, how to format this invoice. For example, you want to bring the invoice title in the middle. First, you see what is the name of that report form. It is named as a Sinvoice. So let's go. When you are in the invoice screen, in the settings, go to settings, system settings. There you have a report designer option.